Hello everyone, my name is Molly. Welcome to my channel. I am here to tell you about my first few days with Lyft and DoorDash. I started driving with Lyft on Monday and I did my first DoorDash shift last night. Overall, it's gone pretty good. I've driven with Uber before, so I was familiar with the ride sharing thing. The delivery stuff I've never done before, so I had a couple hiccups with that, but I'll let you know how it went. So I'm just doing Lyft during the peak hours, so 7 to 9 in the morning, 4 to 6 in the evening, Monday through Friday, and then I forget what they are on the weekends, but that's when I've scheduled myself in my calendar to drive those hours. I usually go a little bit over in the morning, and then I usually start a little bit before in the afternoon, but not very much. I've driven maybe 6 hours each day with Lyft. The first day I made $75, which I was really happy about that. I got some really good tips. The second day I only made $45. I kind of attribute that to driving around too much. All of the rideshare pros that you find on YouTube will tell you to just sit in one spot. Like after you drop someone off, stay where you are. Don't drive around looking for rides. I didn't follow that advice, and I wasted a lot of time and gas driving around and not getting any rides. So I feel like Tuesday I just kind of like wasted my day because I didn't make very much money, and I've also heard Tuesdays aren't very busy for rideshare, so maybe that had something to do with it too. But I've definitely started just sitting. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just sitting waiting for a ping. If I don't get one in 10 minutes, then I'll reposition maybe like a mile or two down the road, but never like driving way. The first couple days I was driving like way out of the way, and I wasted a bunch of gas and time. So yesterday was really good. My goal every day is to make $100, at least until I get the hang of things and figure out how to make more money. That seems pretty reasonable in my area too. I'm in Tampa Bay, which is like metropolitan, but it's not, I don't live in Tampa, I live in the suburbs. It's not like super, super busy like some areas are. I hear some guys make like $35 an hour. I've been averaging more like 12, but, so yesterday I drove from 7 until, like 9:30, and then I went online in the afternoon at home. I always go online at home so I can be doing other things while I wait for my first ping. I live in like a residential subdivision area, and there's usually someone that needs a ride to like the airport or school or whatever, right near me. So I just sit at home and wait for my first ping. So I did that probably around 2 and drove until 6. I made it started out as 75, but then I got some tips and stuff that came through, so I made $90 with Lyft yesterday in 6.5 hours. So I was like super pumped about that. That's my best day so far. And then I had my first DoorDash shift last night. DoorDash is a little different. There is a Dash Now button, but you can only do that if there's a shift available. Otherwise, you schedule shifts in your area, which is nice because you don't have an oversaturation of delivery drivers in your area, because if the shift is full, you can't go Dash. If all the deliveries are being made, you can't go Dash. So I had a shift scheduled from 7:30 to 9, so I went online at 7:30. I tried to start at home. There's not many restaurants around where I live, so I waited like 15 minutes and I wasn't getting anything. In the future, like today, I start DoorDash at 4:30. I will go out to the main road and then go online. That will work better, because as soon as I drove to the main road, I got a delivery order within like 2 minutes. So The first order was for Wing House. I went and picked it up. I did not take my red card in with me because I didn't notice on the app that it said pay with red card. So what I'm going to do from now on is keep the red card in my pocket because it didn't seem very noticeable to me when I got the delivery, and that way I just have it. I'll keep it in my back pocket at all times because I needed it for the second one too. So I picked up at Wing House. The girls were really nice. I made sure I checked for, like, the lady had ordered a cider ranch and stuff, so I made sure I checked for all that stuff. She had Pepsi, so I made sure I had a straw. I'm gonna get some stuff to keep in my car. I didn't have that yesterday, so I just made sure I checked before I left the restaurant. The delivery was literally like a mile and a half away, and I made $6. So as far as the amount of money that you make with DoorDash, it's much more lucrative in that sense. $6 for a mile and a half. I drove to the airport, which is like 20 miles yesterday, and got $11. Well, 13 with tips. So the fact that I could just drive like literally around the corner and make $6 was like mind blowing to me. So I'll be doing more DoorDash shifts now. And then my second delivery was at a pizza place, which they have a delivery driver, but the guy must have been from out of town because I delivered to a hotel, and that delivery was literally around the corner from the pizza place to a Hampton Inn and Suites, and I made $6 for that also. So I made $12. I only had 2 deliveries, which is fine. I'm not upset. It was my first shift. It was, warming up, practice, whatever you want to call it, and I made $12 in an hour and a half. So that combined with my Lyft earnings yesterday, I made $102 yesterday. My goal, I may have said this already, my goal every day is 100, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Right now I'm driving for Lyft. It's peak hours, so I'll drive till 9. I'll do peak hours again today from 4 to 6, and then I have a DoorDash shift, I think, from 6 to 8:30. So that is what I plan on doing, is like Lyft during just the peak hours so that I can get my power drive bonuses and stuff, and then DoorDash, whenever I can schedule shifts. But I'm definitely going to try to schedule more DoorDash because it's so much, you make more money that way. So that's it. I just wanted to give you an update. Today is day 4, so I'll be back to let you know how it goes and with any other tips and tricks that I have. I will put my referral code to sign up. Lyft is doing really awesome sign-on bonuses right now. If you do 100 rides in the first 30 days, you get, I think now it's 500. I only got 200 when I signed up, but I've only been driving for 4 days, and I'm like more than a fifth. I'm almost a quarter of the way there in 4 days, so it's really easy if you go out and do 4 or 5 rides a day. Yesterday I think I did 10, but anyway, so that's it. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want more updates, tips, and just to follow my journey. I'm really pumped about how easy this is, and that I can make cash in time that I would just be like sitting around not doing much. So I definitely plan to continue and hopefully make some good money. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.